Good morning, guys, and welcome back to the channel. We are at the pond we're gonna fish today this morning, and it's actually kind of a special little pond for me. I don't think I've been here in over 20 years, but this pond is the first pond I ever fished. My dad and my grandmother brought me, my brother, and my sister out here long ago to catch our first fish, a bunch of little bluegills and stuff, using a little stick and string, and probably some bread for bait. But this is it. They've definitely redone this wood dock here, and they've added a little water feature. That's pretty awesome. I do not believe that was there long ago, but there's actually a spot over there where that bald cypress is behind this fountain that used to be a little more open, I believe. But we were down here and saw a huge python that somebody had released or something. It was a huge snake. But yeah, this is the first pond I ever pulled a fish out of, and it was thanks to my dad and my grandma. So thanks for bringing me out here whenever I was little. Probably here in a year or a couple of years, I'll have to bring Bentley out here and have him pull his first fish out. That'd be pretty awesome, or at least get a photo down here. But yeah, anyways, so fishing down here today. I got my, if y'all saw the last video, I got my August mystery tackle box. So we're gonna bust this thing open and get down there and see what we could pull out. So I'll set the phone up here in a second, and we'll go through the box real quick and see what we got this month. I just have to grab the tripod real quick. Alrighty, so might look like a bit of a close-up shot here, but this is the August box. First thing coming out. Ooh, it's another Euro tackle 2-spender, 2-inch suspending micro jerk bait. That looks pretty cool. I might tie that one on first, see what that gets us. We have a Rebel Raider, like a little small lipless crankbait here. Got another Rebel Crawfish. That's got a lip on it, but that's a little crawfish crankbait. Some little grubs. Slab runner, a little underspin with a couple of grubs there. Baby shad. Some good old, not rooster tail, but spinners, hair spinners. Those will do pretty good here, I'm sure. I thought this one was interesting. Forage Minnow dart. It's got the eye on the top there, so you could either vertical jig it or swim it through the water. Looks like it glows UV. Got some more little grubs. Those will probably do really good. Good morning, how are y'all? Got us another little crankbait here. El Minnow by Yozuri. I think all these baits are going to do pretty good. Let's see. There's the Dibble tips and tricks. There's everything in the box. Y'all can pause it and check it out if y'all want to. And what's our sticker? Ooh, a nice Catch Coast sticker. Alright, I'll have to stick that on my little sticker wall when we get home. But I'm gonna get some of these tied on, and we'll see what's going on. Luckily, I brought hooks and stuff for these little grubs if I need them. I'm gonna put this on first, and maybe this other little guy first. I think Rebel. I think those will be our first two. So I'll get those tied on, and we'll see what we can get into. Alrighty, we're tied on. So today's video, isn't necessarily about getting a MTB slam. If we can catch a fish and everything, it's kind of a bonus for today, but I just kind of want to bring the box out and see if we could get anything. Looks like I found me a free tape measure. That's pretty nice. State Farm Insurance. Can never have too many tape measures. Guess I'll stick that in my bag. No public access to waterfall area. Well, I think this water feature is pretty shallow right here, but this looks like a pretty good little spot to start, so. I wanted to start with the biggest things in the box, which is part of the reason for starting with the jerkbait. Because if there's hungry fish in here, this pond isn't super huge, but if there's hungry fish in here, I want to get the biggest lure out of the way first. I see the inlet for the pond is actually under the wood decking over there. You see some concrete things coming out, so that might be a good spot to go try to stand up on the platform. Definitely getting some. Oh, I see a fish. Just saw the first fish. It was a little bluegill. They're definitely in here. So we'll try these bigger lures for a minute, and then we'll switch over to something smaller. There goes a turtle. Can always expect the turtles. Well, nothing's going for the jerk bait quite yet. Throw this guy out there. It's got some rattles in there. Oh, I got some followers on this one. This thing's kind of like a slow retrieve. It's got like a real slow wobble to it. Yeah, I'm starting to see the bluegills. Not sure if this is sinking or... Oh, it's definitely sinking. Definitely sinking. There we go. Man, he went after it. Oh, I may have... Yeah, kind of snagged him. I'm sorry, bud. I thought... My bad. A little bit of a foul hook there. Sorry, buddy. Didn't mean to get you like that. Should have put a belt on with these shorts this morning. Well, let's see if we could get one fairly. That one, I'm not sure if he even went after it or not. I think I just kind of ran into him. This end definitely seems to be a little deeper. Can't even see the bottom right here. There's like a little ledge. Alright. I'm gonna switch it up and go smaller. Let's see what we can get. Alright, so I put these, went a little smaller, put these baby rockfish imitations on, but I stuck it on a little white jig head there, smallest one I had. So we'll see what that does. I'm not sure who it's texting me. I think on the other rod I'm gonna put one of these spinners on. I might go with the yellow or the white one, but we'll see. Yeah, I'll put one of these guys on this other rod. Whoops. There we go. I got something good here. Oh, a little bass. Oh, there's bass in here. I wasn't sure if I was going to see bass today or not. But he got that thing. I casted it out a little deeper. A little bass. Not bad. Should have got a photo of that guy, actually. Oh well. I never think about it until I'm throwing them back, really. I should have put them on that mystery tackle box and got a little photo of them. That would have been a good little thumbnail post. Y'all remind me, on the next fish, that's what we'll do. We'll put them on that mystery tackle box and get a photo of it. Might be the deal to do here at this pond though, is just kind of a slow retrieve as you walk the bank and just cover ground. But that's one accidental snag and one fair catch. That's a pretty good spinner. It's got a decent spin on it. It's kind of giving the rod a little resistance. It's got some decent weight to it. There's a big old turtle in that rock over there. Big old soft-shelled turtle. Oh. It's a little jointed crankbait. I don't know, if it's jointed like that, does it count as a swim bait or is it still like a little crankbait, just jointed? That might be fun to use. I'll throw that into the box. There we go, I got something. Alright, don't let me forget, get a photo of it. Oh, another little bass. Alright, come here. Right on the bottom of the lip there. We'll get a quick photo of this guy in the tackle box before we let him go. Quick little photo. Do I have to put him at the beginning of the ruler there? Hold him up like that, I guess. This is a pretty good little photo. There you go, bud. I think I'm gonna move on down the shoreline. I'm ready to go stand over there next to the, or to the left of the platform, because I remember standing there as a little kid. Which that'd be kind of weird to stand there again. But I think that's where we'll work over to. Might have to switch this little rockfish imitation out here pretty soon. There's some nice trees out here. Might be a fun spot to bring my climbing gear out to and get up into a tree. Like one of these bald cypress or something. That'd be fun. Oh, there's a lot of debris over in this corner. If the water was a little higher, that'd be a nice little spot. Which it looks like at some points of the year, this water is like half a foot higher. Sun's coming up a little bit over the trees. I'm gonna have to put my shades on while I talk to y'all. But it is so weird being out here and standing up on the platform. But I remember being a little kid with my brother and sister and dad and grandma standing on either side of this dock and catching these little bluegill. And I remember being in shorts and t-shirt and little sandals and dropping the fish on my feet and getting, you know, spiked a little bit. But I'm gonna keep using the small stuff because I could see, especially standing up here, I can see these little bluegills swimming around. Looks like there's a lot, like a, I don't know, is that an old tree branch? I don't know. But there's this spot over here, because I have not been out here. I'm being completely honest. It's been over 20 years, just over 20 years. But it was super deep. And this definitely wasn't here that I remember. But someone had let or released a pet snake and it would stay down here. And I'm pretty sure that water used to be higher because I remember there being water down here a little bit. But that snake was hanging out and then slithered underneath the dock. I remember seeing that, and then I think like 5 minutes later, either my mom or my dad pulled up, but we were out here with my grandma. But yeah, fun memories. I think I'm gonna tie that vertical jigging lure on and leave that small jig head on and try and jig for some of these bluegill. I don't see any bass swimming around, just bluegill and turtles. But I'll try for a few. But as that sun gets higher, it's gonna start getting toasty, and I'm probably gonna call it. But we'll try for a little longer. It's definitely shallow on this side of the pond and deep over on that other end is deeper. How deep, I do not know. These turtles are hanging out like people feed them, so I'm gonna get stuff switched over and we'll see what we can get. Alrighty, so we'll try up on this platform for a minute, but just standing here getting that thing tied on. Oof, sweating, hot. That sun is beating me already. But I put this vertical jig and crank. I guess you could swim it or vertically jig it, but I just kind of matched the color on it there with some grubs that I had. But we'll try this out. This should work really well if I had one of those extending poles. But we'll see what this does if I just kind of do this with it. I don't think there's anything big enough right here to come get this. Now that I put it down in the water with him. There's a lot of grass here too. Yeah, I might not keep this guy on very long. It's got a little bit of a little bit of weight to it. Oh, what's that? That looked like a little bass. Just had a little bass like flash on it. Might need to put one of those other crankbaits on here. Oh, it is a bass, and he's up here chasing these little bluegill. Oh, that's a good sized bass. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. Switching up. Alrighty, so after we saw that bass, I just tied this guy on this little crankbait. I don't think this bass saw me, but he's following around these bluegill down here. Yeah, this turtle ruined the party. Alright, so I went back to using the little baby, was it a rockfish something, but I rigged it pretty shallow and just hooked it through the nose. But I'm kind of thinking took it right through the middle, because these little bluegill are just going after the tail, and some of them kind of get it half in their mouth and then just kind of swim around with it. So I'm thinking if I hook it in the middle like that, they might be able to get that hook. But I'll do this for a minute, and then I think we'll go back to the deep end and stand in some shade. Turtle's looking at my bobber. Get out of here, turtle. We'll go stand. No! Oh, Jesus. Freaking turtle. Yeah, I'm thinking here in a minute we'll go back to the shade and tie on some crankbaits and try for some bigger fish. Or I might try around here, because that one bass I saw, I mean, it was a decent sized little bass. At least, you know, for this pond at least. Yeah, these bluegill are too small for this thing. Yeah, let's go stand in some shade. This sucks, being up here in the sun. It's toasty. There we go, got something. Woohoo! Little bluegill. Nice little gill. He was kind enough to leave our little bait here. Ooh. I think I'm gonna fish for a little longer. I got off of that dock and went back into one of the shady spots, but still getting toasty. I think it's about 9 o'clock right now, and it says it's already 87 or something like that. But whew, it's a hot one. I think it's supposed to get up to 102 today, something like that. All right, put that little crawfish crankbait on here. We'll see what this thing looks like. Looks like it floats. Swims pretty well though. Oh, no way. Pretty sure that's a bass. Yep. 6 pound test, baby. Watch out. Got a little bass there on the first cast with that thing. I'm gonna get these hooks out and get another little photo on the mystery tackle box here with this guy, since he's bigger than that other one. But he definitely liked that little crawfish. Maybe I can, let's see, prop this thing up here. I wonder if there's a way to get the crawfish in the photo without making this too crazy. What if I just, boom. That looks pretty good. Get a photo. Fun little photo there. Nice. Alright, we'll see you later, bud. There's a, what we're standing on, and then there's another little ledge. I don't know if y'all can really see it on the GoPro or not, but I just casted right along that thing. Started cranking it. He got it pretty quick. Alrighty guys, we are closing the video out in the car so I could sit in some AC. But where I had that GoPro, I've got some like sweat patterns going on here. But I hope y'all enjoyed today's video. That was pretty awesome getting to come back to this pond and pull some fish out of it. Yeah, there's some good memories here. I'm sure I can't remember all of them. I mean, I was really young whenever we came out here, but those memories have definitely stuck with me. So I'm glad I got to come back out here and do some fishing. But I'll have to bring my brother and sister out here. That'd be pretty fun. And bring my brother's son and my son at some point. That'd be pretty nice. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Let me know what you thought of it in the comments below. If y'all want to see me come back out to this pond and use some bigger lures and see what size bass we could get out of it, we did get a few today and a couple of bluegill, but they were on the smaller side of the scale there. No size, but I did see one that was chasing some bluegill around that had decent size for this pond, you know, probably half a pound, between half and a pound. So there's probably some decent bass in here. No giants for sure, unless there's like secret hidden giants in this pond, who knows. Because I mean, this pond has been around for a while, so unless it's been completely drained and cleaned out or something like that in the past 20 years, there might be a decent sized bass in there that I might be able to snag and, you know, get to go after some lures and pull out. So if y'all want to see me come back out to this pond, let me know. Hit the like button for me, and I'll come back out and we'll see what we can get into. But for now, I'm gonna head home. Crystal needs me to get over there. We got some stuff we gotta get done today, so I'm gonna head back that way, guys, and close the video out. So hope y'all enjoyed. Yeah, I've already said, but leave me some comments below, guys. Hit the like button for me. I wish this thing had a wider, because I use my hands, but I keep them low. I don't put them up here next to my head. So if you see my thumb wandering around down here, but yeah, that's just how it is. I'll get a real camera one of these days, but for now, iPhone will have to do. But yeah, like I was saying, hit the like button, guys. Remember to hit the subscribe button for me. It really helps out, makes me feel good. But yeah, hope y'all enjoy, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see y'all next time.